What's up guys and girls, Lazy Dragon here, and welcome to The Sims, which is this year celebrating its 15th anniversary. Do you feel ancient yet? Good, because ancient people have a lot of trouble moving, so hopefully you'll be sitting down and watching this video. Quick backstory, I turned the PS2 on, I tried to find all of the old saved games that we had on here. Apparently the only save that survived for 15 years was one called Turtle. Don't know anything about this game? Don't know anything about Turtle, but regardless, we'll be creating a brand new life in The Sims. It's just the way it's meant to be. It's the only way to celebrate a 15-year anniversary. Look at that character creation software. Look how far we've come in 15 years. Nowadays, people actually have noses that aren't just triangles. And just see how simple that character creation was. None of this messing around with sliders or pulling on the eyebrows to make them slightly more taut. No. You just choose whether you want them to have a baseball cap or not, and off you go. Welcome to The Sims. Congratulations, you created your first sim. Spend a couple of minutes... Oh, why am I even reading this as a retro Let's Play? Who cares? Wow. Okay. Here's a bit of backstory. This guy's name is Doggy. Now, when I first played this game 15 years ago, little 8-year-old me did not know exactly what sort of character to make. So he made a character who wore douchey sunglasses and had an afro and awful facial hair. And for some reason, 8-year-old me named this character Doggy Bom. It's not even a reference to anything. I've spent years trying to figure out why I cursed a character with that name. And now he's back. It's been 15 years since the Sims launched, and now Doggy Bom rides again. In a pixelated hot tub, with the brightness turned all the way down, because apparently there's no way to adjust it. With what appears to be a black woman named Roxy. And it was all a daydream, of course it was. Because no woman would ever love a man named Doggy Bom. I honestly don't care how many people watch this video, I'm doing this for me. I'm bringing Doggy back just for the hell of it. Money from Mom. Because apparently we have to use the American spelling. So let's see how far through Doggy's life we can get before he spontaneously dies in a fire or commits suicide. Or does literally anything else. Oh no! My black mother is very upset with us. She looks about 80 years old. That's always confused me. How did she give birth to us? Like, she would have been a pensioner by the time she got pregnant. Borrow 800 from Mum, cook a dinner without starting a fire, fix the TV. Life goals right there. And of course, in Doggy's first action, he shall go and watch the fish. That's all he needs to do. Doggy's a simple man. Unemployed and has no skills. Striking a little bit too close to home there, Sims. How are you ever gonna learn to live on your own if you don't learn to cook for yourself? Oh my god, I feel slightly racist doing the voice in that accent. I do apologise. Let's give her a different voice. Pick up the cookbook once in a while. There on the bookshelf. We have a bookshelf? All I see is some transparent walls. And a grandfather clock. Why can we afford a grandfather clock? What are you doing? Doggy, I did not tell you to use the blender. Or the food processor. Or what is that meant to be? A toaster? Yeah, sod it is a toaster. When are you going to get outside and do something with your life? The least you can do is pick up the paper. That's the wrong person. I've set the house on fire. I wasn't even in control of Doggy when he did that. Yes, compliment him. there is a fire going on, but we need some compliments right now. Keep his self-esteem up during the raging inferno. How do I switch characters again? I've forgotten. I'm an idiot. Switch. Switch. Oh, we can pause. That's good. Just take a moment to catch our breath. Make certain that the fire doesn't destroy us all until we're ready to capture it. Unpause. Pause. Pause. Unpause. See? Always time for a compliment in the middle of a house fire. Glad to see the fire service respond so quickly even though nobody called them. Maybe we've got this guy on retainer and he's just living in the shed. Alright doggy, it's your time to shine. Let's repair that TV and get on with your life. That's still just as horrifying as it was 15 years ago. And so ends the tale of Doggy Bom. And of course the number one thing on Doggy's list is figuring... What do you mean I don't know how to fix a TV? Why didn't you learn how to fix a TV instead of staring at the fish, you aquatic bitch? That could have been a better insult. You've got a lot to work with here. Why did you focus on the fish? And here we see the Flash in his natural habitat. A 3-wrench salute is in order. Doggy has received 1 mechanical skill point. Marvellously done, Doggy. You're making your old mother proud. See, kids, learning is fun, as long as you can fast forward through time at the push of a button. His arse is going to be sore after sitting on that sofa all day. Maybe he should get up and, I don't know, try and fix the TV again. 2 mechanical skill points, that's all we need. So we need, try it again, Doggy. You fix that TV. See? It's working! We're a genius. All we had to do was read a book for 2 hours and get our ass stuck to a sofa. But that TV is going to be working like a charm. Little 360 spin just to show off how amazing the graphics are. Boom. Doggy fixed the TV. Doggy Bom is a genius. Quick, whilst we're riding this high, go and cook some food. Dang it, woman, this is your house too. You can clean the floor at least. If you don't clean the floor, you can go and stand outside. And that is where you shall remain. For all time. Now what's wrong with you? Why are you sad? You're hungry and you're about to wet yourself. How are you not having fun? You just fixed the TV. That's fun. Oh, he wet himself. That... His mum would actually be great at Let's Plays. Although, once again, urine is pure blue. You clean up that mess there, boy. I didn't tell you could come inside. If you're not going to help contribute to the cause of cleaning up your son's urine from the floor, you get to go stand in the corner. That's what you get. Don't mess with me, woman. I am an all-powerful god, and I will end you. Is that possible? That's it, into the road. And now we just wait. There'll be a car along soon. No, 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 where are you going? I didn't tell you could leave. Back in the road. And here's where you're going to stay. Nope. You ain't going nowhere. He set the house on fire again. I'm not going to look. Not going to look. We've got to teach this woman a lesson first. Well, we've set the house on fire twice, wet ourselves once, and been electrocuted. And this is pretty much how I remember The Sims going. You're staying put. There'll be a car here before too long. And when that car comes, suddenly, we don't need to borrow money from Mother anymore. All of our problems will be solved at once. I wonder if anyone's reported this to the police. Excuse me, officer, there appears to be a woman hiding in the street because her son has set the house on fire for a third time. Every time she tries to go inside to help, some strange omnipotent figure tells her to go and stand in the middle of the road again. Maybe one of these days I'll stop being a despotic god. That's the 4th time you've set the oven on fire. I gave you free will for a reason, and that reason was not to kill yourself by making Hot Pockets. Can we play as the fireman? Can he replace the mother? That is the 5th time. How is that even possible, Doggy? I gave you mechanical skill points for a reason. You should know how to fix that oven so it will stop killing everyone. Go on, pass out in the street. That's all we need. You pass out in the... That is the 6th time in a row that Doggy has managed to start a fire. This is it, the energy's almost down. All she's got to do now is pass out in the road, then a car will be along, and suddenly, problem solved. And almost. I don't care that the house is on fire for the 7th time in 24 hours. And boom! She is down for the count. Now we just need a school bus or something to come along. It's almost 6 AM. There should be cars rolling through here at any time. People going to work. I hope you're enjoying your nap. It'll be the last one you ever have. You moan at me. Doggy, why did you fall asleep on the floor? You have free will. You're capable of going to bed by yourself. It's only your mother that I'm trying to kill. You think about Sims 2 and Sims 3 and all the expansion packs they had. And then you think back to Sims 1 and there's no nightlife, there's no aliens, there's no vampires. All we've got is an elderly lady and her burnt-out son falling asleep in the middle of the road. This game spawned a multi-million-dollar game series for Maxis Games. Like, The Sims became absolutely huge, and this is the game that started it all. This game right here, this and SimCity were the games that started it all. And right now all we've got is an elderly woman passed out in the street. I'll let her go inside. Maybe she's learned her lesson by now. Hey Doggy, how are you doing? You had free will. You should be able to take care of all of this by yourself. I know you're an idiot, but you should understand how to solve hunger and bladder problems. You wet yourself again. You... how? He wet himself again. I sent him to bed when he's got a full bladder. Oh, god damn it. Okay, well Doggy's going to wet the bed. It's okay, he's already wet the floor in 2 different places. It's okay, I know you're tired. You can just pass out in the bathtub. It would solve all of our problems. Here, why don't you turn the temperature up nice and high? Try not to cut your wrists whilst you're in there. It's okay, if you feel yourself slowly becoming unconscious, just go with the water. Let it take you away to a magical place. And if it gets in your lungs, you leave it in there. Go on Doggy, solve all of our problems. Solve them right now. In you get, you pixelated buffoon. Also, whose idea was it to have a window directly in front of the bathtub? It's pixelated for us, but what happens if the postman walks up and just sees that? Okay, now you can get into a double bed with your mother. That's your reward. I don't care if you're hungry. I am a benevolent god, and I know what's best for you. You should never share a bed with your mother. It doesn't matter how well you get along. That's just creepy. And of course, at 5:53 AM is a perfect time to serve breakfast. Are you kidding me? Your sole job was to serve breakfast. Like, it could have been a couple of bowls of cereal. How have you managed that? Well, congratulations, it's daytime. The house is still on fire, but it's daytime. Now the wall's on fire. That's just a mess. Okay, this time you're going to have a snack and you're not going to set everything on fire. Can we trust you to do that, doggy? Ah, there we go. See, problem solved. All we have to do is give him snacks forever and he will not kill himself. Are you serious? Frickin' get out of here! He was here first. It's his turn to have a bath. Stop walking in on him when he's trying to have a bath. What is wrong with you? Get out. I'm going to put you in the road again. Hang on, that is a small child walking past the window there. We have a window directly in front of our bath. Small child, window. They don't mix. Alright, doggy, it's time to learn how to cook. With a plant. Are you kidding me right now? I just saw you throw that on the floor. Clean it up. Are you taking the piss right now? I just saw you throw that on the floor. And you're complaining. This doesn't make sense. Now I remember why I got annoyed at this game, apart from the fact I always died because I didn't quite understand that swimming pools needed ladders. I'm too depressed to study. Oh, bloody hell. Alright, Tumblr. Why is pizza a service? I understand fire department and police as emergency services, but why are gardener and pizza delivery an emergency service? Also, $40 for a pizza is a goddamn rip-off. At least I assume it is. I'm not too sure how that crazy American money works. I had you order pizza. I told you to order pizza. Why did you set the house on fire again? Wait, where's the pizza dude going? Give me the pizza. What's wrong with you? You suck. Don't cry about flushing the toilet. You are not a toddler. You're a grown-ass man named Doggy. You're perfectly capable of using a toilet. Oh, everything's on fire again. You're about to starve. You're having no fun, but at least you won't wet yourself. I think that's the lesson that we can learn from this. It's that even when your house is on fire, and your mother's a different race, and also throws food on the floor and then tells you to clean it up for no adequately explained reason, you should at least be happy that you don't need to pee. Well, there you have it. That's GG, everyone. After almost incinerating himself on 9 separate occasions, and having the worst relationship with a parental figure I've ever seen, Doggy has run out of money and it is now game over. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this trip down memory lane. I certainly did, and Doggy was just as much of a burnout as I remember him being last time. So until the next time we dig another retro game out of storage, farewell everyone.